Looks like I'm going live any second now. Or I guess I'm already live. But you could have fooled me. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So it's Thursday, 4/30/2026. And I'm waiting for an opening. Bound to get an opening here. So I'll be able to, oh, there we go. Okay. This is not an official stream. Oh, there we go. So there we go. Minimize that. Hey, Steve, how you doing, dude? It's not a real stream. I came on because when at night it becomes the Sparky stream, so I don't ever get to play the Gibson. I mean, I got this not too long ago, and I feel like I haven't had my quality time. It's rainy out there. It's overcast. Legendary Sparky's at work. He's working right now. He's slicing cheese, even as we speak. He is a cheese slicing maniac. I got myself a few of my hairs cut. And I did a few online things and then chatted with Mother and then said hello to Mrs. Winston just now. Hi, Miss Winston. We were just talking about you yesterday. I did Dead Puppies, but I didn't feel like no one else could really provoke me into doing the performance that you would inspire me to uphold to. So because I've been fiending for a little FaceTime, a little one-on-one, where the maestro isn't on my airtime, so I figured I'd just spend some time with you guys, just hang out for a little bit, and then see what happens. I got a Renaissance fair to go to this weekend, provided the winter has let go. If the weather's nice, looks like I'm going to be going to, what is it? I'm going up to Massachusetts, Tiverton, something like that. You're jumping in the shower. You enjoy that shower, sir. Never underestimate the joys of having hot water and being able to jump. I love hot water. I have a hot tub. It hasn't been on in over a decade, but I have a hot tub because I loved hot water. I loved hot tub parties. And then things got a little too familiar. The story changed. Oh my goodness. This isn't a real stream, guys. Don't get too excited. This is just a goofy man. Well, I guess since there are people in the room. My name is Kevin G. Nicholson. Kevin G. Nicholson. You never felt so much love. So much love. So much love. I'm broadcasting from Connecticut. That's a state in the upper northeast corner of the United States. United States. United States. Catnaps, God! I'm your long lost cat, Kevin. I don't like cats. Alexis Avery. Welcome to my stream, Alexis Avery. I hope we're all having a good day. It's very overcast here, and it's a Thursday. And although I'm in good spirits, they're damp spirits. Does that translate? I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm in a decent mood, but it's not like an exuberant high energy sort of mood because it's overcast and, you know, I like my hard sunlight. I like my sunlight hard and direct. You got an Alfredo recipe? I scroze it myself. How do you like your pasta? Do you like it al dente? Or you like your noodle lasagna? I'm sorry, did I trigger someone? These are jokes, folks. If you can't tell, I'm not serious about anything. I mean, just look at me. Hey, Pennsylvania, it's a little early. Man, I be mixing them sauces. Them's the sauces I like mixing. Gotta turn that up a little bit. Ah, surprise on you, Dharma Squad. I already am showing my penis. Right there. I'm one giant sphincter. One giant penis amongst gods. I'm in Columbus for my cousin's wedding tomorrow. Hopefully you are doing well. I'm doing all right. It's a soft day. I hope the wedding isn't too painful. I know it's tough to go to those things, especially when you're single. But think about it this way. You know, it'll put you in front of the universe, and who knows what it might send your way. Maybe you'll encounter that one person you've been meaning to encounter your entire life. Hard to say. You won't know until you go. So good luck, Brantamania, on your wedding. Hey, I'm just saying, you never know. Like you hear this, me and Sparky ran across an empty wheelchair, and he's already writing this terrible story about, oh, that poor wheelchair is all alone, and someone abandoned it. And I'm like, no, if you turn that story the right way, the person who was in that wheelchair, they were healed. They said, oh, I don't need this wheelchair anymore. And they got up, they stood of their own volition, and they walked away triumphantly into the sunset. It's all a matter how you look at it. Catnips, yeah, Kevin's getting married to me, guys. I'm in your chat, by the way, Kevin. You are. Be in my chat. Scrotum, scrotum, just a bag of wrinkly skin. Scrotum, scrotum, SCROTUM. What would you do if you didn't have a scrotum? Totem, what would you do if you didn't have a scrotum? Totem in a burlap sack, drag him in a burlap sack, eat him from a burlap sack. Ew! Hey, I'm in the market for a wife, but she's got to be able to bear me children. Sorry, that's part of the deal. I want to have offspring, and there's going to be a certain amount of nudity involved, and you're not allowed to take legal action against me afterwards. You have to go in with the rider. No assaults, charges of any sort. You're in for a penny and for a pound. But I'm not typically a hitty sort of guy, so you know. You pays your money, you takes your chances. Winona Ryder, I don't even know her, but I wish I did. Winona Ryder, there's a woman who really held on to her faculties, even at the tender age of whatever age she is. She still looks fantastic. You know who else looks fantastic? Sigourney Weaver. She looks fantastic. And you go, that's so shallow about the... She looks fantastic. She's like in her 60s. Susan Sarandon, another one. looks banging for her age. I think it's okay. I can say that. I'm saying. See, someone's on board with the Winona Ryder love. I like to spread love if I can. Sometimes it's on the borderline of lust, but for the most part, it's love. I like to see people smiling and laughing rather than crying and sobbing. I mean, if I can put my thumb on the scale in that fashion, I'll do that. Yeah, true love is always unrequited. I really felt for her, but it wasn't the same back to me. I remember on Married with Children, they didn't call them in the judge. They called them in the jugs. Old women can't reproduce, Kevin. Well, see, that's why I'm locked in. Automatically, I've eliminated like 1/3 of people who might even be interested. And that's assuming that they were all females in the first place. I'm sure there's a guy out there who's going, ooh, sorry, dude. I am the way I is. Kate Beckinsale in Underworld made me love God. Oh, she was very pretty in that. And again, I'm saying these very surface observations. That doesn't make a person. I understand that. You all have souls. And hopefully you have agency in order to judge and rule your own souls, I understand we're all human beings. We have that. We should get that respect. But some people are smoke shows, and you're just like, gah, 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 gah. And some people are like, they ain't my rules. Mother Nature just gave me what it gave me. The Judds. See, I was never fond of the Judds. Taste is subjective, too. Always a good time when you're alive. Thank you for the good times. Hey, I'm trying to spread good times rather than shitty ones. Because the shitty ones smell. And I just cleaned in here. There's enough bad times out there. If you want to fixate on that, go doom scroll. There'll be no doom scrolling in here right now. We all made it. We're here. We're winners. You're a winner. If you're watching me, despite the fact you're only watching me, you're still a winner because you made it this far. All of the other trials and tribulations that you've had, you've overcome them. Fuck those. They're in your past. You're here now. Winner. All right? Just saying. I can't play anything, man. I can play like 7 songs. See, the Good Times and Good People thing is a suspect stage because they used to have that. There used to be a bar down the road, a pub down the road. It's called Maury's Pub. And on the banner, they said, Good Times, Good People. And I thought, well, how do you institute that? Because some of the people in there were not good people. I'm not saying, and the owner was a good person, and I liked a lot of the people who were there, but they were not all good people. So I don't understand how you can put that mandate, that stamp of approval. This place, this has got the good people. And for those music people, you want to be looking at Steve Cutler Live, who's in this very chat. He can play awesome music, or you can tune in later on at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's when the legendary Sparky, an actual musician, will be on this very channel. And he can play just about anything. I'm here because I wanted to kind of hang out with, I know Elsa Music's kind of a fan, and I know that there are a couple of you out there who actually really like me, so I figured I'd hang out with you for a little bit. And then I'd feel better about myself because I'm like, ooh, these people like me a little bit. Maybe it's okay, Kev. Maybe you can go on another day. Maybe. Well, it's very nice that you would even think, oh, well, I will in the very near future be attempting to do more daytime stuff because it's going to get nice out. I'm just about done my yard work. Well, the yard work is never done, but I'm so pleased with all the work I put into my grounds. I got flowers out there. You know what? We can do that. Let's go. Want to go on a field trip? Music religion. Hello. You want to go on a field trip? Music religion. You want to see it's dry enough where I could take you outside for a second. It won't hurt things too bad. But I mean, if you don't want to, I understand. Yeah, fellow nerd. I'm practicing the 7-string today. There's a 7-string? I've been pulling on my 7th string, but nothing seems to happen. I get excited, though. I don't know if that matters. You know what? I'm going to put the Gibson down here. This is a sweet guitar, though. I mean, look at that. I never expected. I was never one of those guys like, I'm going to get the biggest, fastest, most... The universe gave this to me. Holy shit. And it's been a joy to play. A Gibson made in Nashville, Tennessee in 1990. I guess it's a 335. Or no, it's ES 335. I think so. I think I got that right. The hotel where I'm at was built in 1920 and very nice. I'm glad they're keeping it up. All right, we're gonna go for a little. That means I gotta take this out of your butt. Hold on. Yeah. See, didn't even hurt a little. And now I'm gonna stretch that up. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna do a little. Look, first off, I got the. This is essentially how the studio works. I got this right here. This screen is so I can put the music up, so we can have that scroll while we're playing. And then, so we got the guitar stands right there. And then we got the second one so I can take a look at the, chat while we're doing that. And so that was a lot of work to set up, but I managed to get that done in the last couple of weeks. And now we're out in the, oh wait, look at this. There's the, my faux fur coat. Now, if you've never seen this, this has little clickety clicks where if I do that, see, it lights up. And then I do the other thing. Just got another pocket here. Oh wait, sorry, it's tough to work with one hand. I mean, depending on what I'm doing. You know, it's nice to talk to get to actually hang out and not be like, okay, another song, right to it. All right, there's the other. There's the clickety click. See? So it does all the flashy stuff, and it does it to music and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Now, down here, I got a grow light. This is under my kitchen table. And I got all these plants, which I've been growing to moved outside. They'll be ready to move in like in 2 weeks. We got pumpkins and a lot of flowers. Like you can see, I got a lot of stuff coming in. And then, of course, we got my Oxalis triangularis. I got a ton of those. Those are looking good. And then I got these right here. You can eat those, throw those in. I've been using those to cook with. And then I got my potatoes. And then I got flowers planted all in there. That's one of my painting. And then so we got all set up. And there's going to be more. So much more. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So yeah. And then my ugly sweater. This is my Mr. Rogers ugly sweater. See? and a Dr. Pepper, which I think I need right now. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Now let's see if I can put you back on your stand. Hey, I did it, and I didn't screw anything up too bad. It's my cable. Well, it's a hobby. I mean, I like being surrounded by nature. I'm kind of a nature boy. I like trees. I love trees more than I like the beach. I'd rather be in the forest than the beach. And I know that makes me, you know, there are a lot of people who are like, no, I'm a beach person. I'm not a beach person. I don't mind people being in bikinis. In fact, I like that part. I don't like all the rules. I don't like the fact that there could be a big monsoon tidal wave coming and I wouldn't know it until like 15 minutes after it hit. I know those are the things. I like my plants. I like nurturing things. I like growing them. I like making my immediate surroundings brighter. Excuse me. I don't know why I felt the need to justify my liking plants, but I'm sharing. Whatever that does. Cheers. Life definitely isn't what I thought it was going to be. Joe Moores. Hi, Joe Moores. Just give me a second. I don't necessarily need to collect myself. I'm just stabilizing. Oh, yeah, I was looking for the thing that goes, this right here. Makes me cool. No, my t-shirts make me, I have the cool t-shirts. There's nothing. That was one of my aunts was like trying to bring me down a notch. She's like, you think you're so cool. I'm like, well, in certain ways, yeah. I'm definitely cool in some ways, but I'm not like on a high horse. I'm not on the high horse like you are, aunt. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my best to be as cool as I can. You want me to freak out all the time? I can freak out all the time. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Wait, let me do the feet again. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I could do that. And I mean, maybe if I did it just like that, it might be even subtly amusing, but really wouldn't help much. But what does help, even though it's probably just a crutch. So you got me, Miss Winston. So I guess this is a good enough time to say, is there a Q&A? Is there anything you're like, well, you know, if I had a chance to ask that dude, like, but I don't know. See, I just am. I like who I am, but I just am. So I don't got any. I'm wearing an awesome t-shirt. Look at that. That's right. I'm hawking my own stuff. So I ain't that cool, am I? Once you shell out, then you're a digit. I guess I'm a half a digit. A favorite movie? I got my favorite, the one that moved me the most. All right, let's break this down into little things. There's so many movies and so many that I love for different reasons. Ones that are impactful. Braveheart made me cry. At the end, when he's like, freedom, I lost it. I was with my girlfriend at the time. We're both like, oh, we really. So like, and when you're young, you're idealistic, so you're just like, yeah, everything about, you know, we ain't gonna take it. They should have that in that movie. So that was Braveheart was a good movie for that. And then the one that was like blew me away was like The Matrix, the first Matrix, and I saw that in the theater with this girl who was pretty goth, and it was awesome. And it was just like the movie was awesome, her reaction to it was awesome. There was some hanky panky afterward that felt like very Matrix-esque. And to this day, I still have a few trench coats that I keep on hand in case I have to do some neo stuff, some neosporin. Oh, that's The Last of Us. That's a different thing. So yeah, that's most of my movies are Home Alone 1 and 2, and mostly anything John Candy. You know, it was funny because I used to hate Macaulay Culkin when he was young, but now as an adult, I really like Macaulay Culkin. Like now I'm like rooting for the kid. I know he's like probably my age. John Candy, I liked him well enough. I mean, John Candy kind of stands in the same, like the Chris Farley sort of, he's kind of like in that category. There was a lot of slapsticky stuff which wasn't really up my alley, but I appreciated him. Same thing with Chris. I love music too. What would you say is your favorite band? See, that's one of those things where it's just like my favorite band was the one that the one that Steve Cutler Live was in. When I was growing up, it was Desert Rain. And it wasn't because, they weren't famous or anything like that, but I followed them around because they were a hippie band and they had some sick and twisted originals. You've heard me sing a couple of them. And so I loved that vibe. But it wasn't for the music per se, it was pretty much for the scene. And the same thing for every other like concert I've ever been to. I've never been like so enraptured by the music itself. I mean, I've been moved a little bit. Zach Deputy is a good musician. He did a version live and he was running through like some classical stuff and bebop style. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But in regards to, I mean, I don't, if I ask for a band, it's generally the Alan Parsons Project. And then, again, depends on the mood. Alan Parsons it was the one, I guess you could say that I did a lot, but I never saw him live or anything like that. But I used to listen to those albums driving everywhere. Cassette tapes. We had these things called cassette tapes back in the day, and you'd put them in and you'd listen to them. So yeah, that's my, and pretty much, and Weird Al Yankovic, he's not a band, he's an artist that I admire. He's, but I was always more, I was always more a guy who loved comedians than loving the music, and to hear them, mix like that. Did I ever use an 8-track? Hey, all right, let's see if anyone who's in the chat, like 11 people in the chat. Has anyone recalled this toy? It was called 2XL. It was an 8-track player, and it had the shell of a little robot. And you'd plug the 8-track cassette into it, and it had the 4 buttons, because that's how 8-tracks worked. And you would listen to it, and it would be like a which way book, where you go, okay, now is your answer A, B, C, or D. Press it now. And it'll go beep, 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 beep. And then you press it, and then it would select it and go, hey, you got it right. Or it would go, hey, you're a loser. So that was, and I used to listen to normal like 8-track tapes because you could listen to music on them too. So I used to do that too. It never go wrong with Weird Al. I've seen him once at the Warwick Musical Theater, and then I know he was up around here a couple of times, but I remember cassettes. That was back when I had to go outside to use the outhouse. I still got cassette tapes. I have cassette tapes where I recorded radio shows. I'm sure I have an old show called The Mike and Kevin Show that I'm sure no one's got anywhere. And I got like 3 or 4 cassettes still left. And it was essentially 2 college kids who got access to public radio. And so they would broadcast on 91.7 WHUS radio in Storrs, Connecticut. And I would listen because I was within the broadcasting distance. And I used to think they were so funny. They were funny. But over the years, they pulled stuff like that, and cassettes turned into CDs, and now you got to stream everything right from the source. but it's not actually from the source. It's from a secondary provider who gets residuals from a third provider who aggregates all of the songs from a fourth provider and sodomizing an entire generation of musical artists while doing so. Yay, science! I remember my first cassette was Britney Spears' first album. I was a little old for that, for Britney Spears. Although if I had found Britney Spears when I was a teenager, it would be a different timeline. Let's pivot. Let's pivot over here. It's funny. Every time I cough, it's bopping off the guitars in the room, and so I'm getting a reverb of my own voice from the guitars. Carlos Daniel Marquez, your denture is moving along. Yeah, it's doing fine. I can eat. That's the important part. And some people still think I'm acceptable. I did that a few times as a child. It's a shame. What do they say? Youth is wasted on the young. Although I don't feel like I wasted any of it. I feel like I used a lot of it up really quick. And I think that's it. I kind of supposed to make it smarter, I guess. I think. We'll see. I'm still here. We're all still here. Our stories aren't done yet. So I can't believe I've just been yammering for 30 minutes. So what's something that you haven't gotten to do that you want to do before you're done, like in life? Like, is there a goal? Is there a place you would like to visit? I'm asking you, the audience. Well, where would, if you could be anywhere in the world, where would you be, and why? Like, I'm pretty comfortable where I am, but if I could just like do that teleportation thing, and then suddenly I'm like in Disney World with Albert Einstein's ex-girlfriend, because, you know, Einstein just knows too much. I'd be trying to talk to the girl. She wouldn't be interested in me, but it would just be, dude, are you baked? Bobby Clausen. Bobby Clausen, how can you say, am I? Yeah. Oh, yeah. In fact, let me show you. Let me show you, guy. I'm from Connecticut. And Connecticut, recreational marijuana is legal. And so I'm smoking Simply Herb. And this is the flower. And Jim used to listen to Petula Clark cassette. See, we had our cassettes. And then this is what it looks like. There's a lot of it in this bag here. And if you can, and that's, can I? It's having a hard tempo, but it's very good. And it smells excellent. And this is omakase. What does that say? What's that right there? Connecticut legal. And like for a half, like $55, you couldn't get that on the streets back in the day. Isn't that crazy? So certain parts of the economy have gotten better. Almost everything else sucks, but yeah, so to answer A, yes, I am baked. I plan on staying this way and even getting more so in the future. I don't feel like it's deterring me at all. My underwear is still cleaned. I still smell fairly fresh. if a bit like the weed I've been smoking. It's a good thing. I feel like I could be doing, if I had the sound effect, it could be like I'm going up the click, 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 click. Ah! I'm not well. Nah, I'm great. I'm fine. It's great. It's fine. Everything's fine. Do you roll blunts or smoke bowls or bongs or joints? I have been using a Sherlock here. And because my friend got me this, God, almost 10 years ago. And he got me this before weed was legal. Which again blows my mind. Psh, mind blown. And so I've had it ever since then. Code Sea Maker. Come to Bogota, Colombia. Wait, Bogota, Colombia. That sounds like, what, South America? Well, I'm sure I could get anything in Colombia. I'm sure I could get express tickets to the current functioning Epstein Island in Colombia. You know what I'm saying? My friend makes it special. Yeah. Hey, thanks for that. Appreciate it. I do like real streams at night where I actually entertain people and I don't just yammer. And that's later at night, but feel free to come back. We got a lot of stuff to see here. So, and I'm from Danielson, Connecticut, which is the upper northeast corner of the United States, in a region called New England, because old England was too wet, but we have enough water and enough clouds where this is like New England, but we get a bit more sun. I have not been to Bogota, assuming that's how you even pronounce it, Bogota. Come to Bogota. Hey, Aspen. How you doing? How are things in your kingdom where you rule? I'd like to see the Swiss Alps. Would you just want to like be transported to like the top to see the view, or would it be the experience to getting up there and back? Asking for a friend. Some things about India. How do you like India? I've never been to India. I like the fact that they brought us the Kama Sutra, which involves that they would have a more tolerant sexual side of society. So that part I kind of like, but I've never been there personally. I know I've met people from India and they seem pretty nice. So yeah, I guess that's kind of it. It's not on one of my top 10s to visit. I mean, any place in this world depends on the company. You give me good company, I'll go anywhere. But I got to be with good people I got to be with fun people. That's more important than anything. I don't get, well, it's Paris, but you have to be with douchebag over here. No, I'll skip Paris. I want to be with the fun people over here. Hi from Iowa. I hope things are well in Iowa. I liked Iowa. I mean, I didn't stay long. False teeth testimonies. That's right. Because if your teeth have to be false, if your teeth have to be false, if your teeth happen to be false, then the rest of you might as well be genuine. Like your hair, douchebag? Really? Really? Okay, so I went blue. I think it looks fantastic. I kind of got a girlfriend again. Then my parents nearly separated. Well, that's not so good. And then my neighbor died. And then my mate tried killing us. Well, I'm sorry. That sounds like an awful lot of drama, Aspen. And it's important to stay centered in these times. Remember, your emotions do not control you. You take the emotions in, you observe the emotions, and then you decide to act. Don't let the emotion isn't an excuse to do things. That's the false teeth testimony. The false teeth. You, brother, come anytime to India. You are welcome. Yeah, but you don't know me. I'm kind of funny, but I mean, I could be bad news. I'm not. Hey, someone wants to buy me a ticket, I might go. Well, no, it would have to be a ticket and a passport. My passport expired. I didn't expect to travel anywhere. It's funny. I got like all my travel done early as a young lad. I was able to travel the world to a degree, and it was all right. But pretty much what I found is just everyone's trying to stay alive and going to their jobs, going home, hoping to find a girlfriend or boyfriend, and it's all kind of the same. It's just different locations. All right. When I came home from school, my parents were arguing, so I went in, got changed out of my uniform, went straight back out with my girlfriend. So you avoided the conflict entirely. Said, all right, let them have it out, and we'll see where the pieces are when I return. All right, Aspen, you deal with it. I mean, it's your life, it's your relationships. You deal with it how you feel is best for you. It's not for me to measure, weigh, and judge. Carlos Daniel Marquez, what do you think about Trump's attempt? What do you think about Trump attempt and your evaluation of this situation? What do I think about it? I think I know what I'm force fed by the media. So I don't believe most of it. I don't have eyes on any of what you're talking about, so I have no empirical firsthand evidence that anything's happening at all, honestly. In general, my talks about it is the economy doesn't seem to be doing pretty good. I hear there are a lot of people getting killed, and I'm not for either of those things. Can I say that? I think I just managed that. Managed to jump through that hoop. So there you are. There's an honest answer. Just view. Guess I could do that. Yeah, it's not the same. I get you, though. Sometimes you want to take in the moment. That's why I like this so much, is because sometimes I'll be outside, like even after fiddling with my flowers, and I'll put my little zero chair out there, and I'll just chill out and just take it all in. And sometimes being in the moment, if you can appreciate being in the moment just for a few minutes a day, then you're doing it right, because you're like, okay, I made it here. Look at this. This is pretty cool. Prakashatadeti. Ooh. Prakashatadizeti. Tedis. It's very hard to say. I tried. You can hear me trying. I am suffering from liver disease. Pray for me. May your liver disease be cured, I pray. And there we have it. There's a prayer. Hey, Kev, do you still have the candle painting? I mean, ask me about my candle. See, the thing with this candle painting is that's where the flame is. And the flame on this candle painting is right there, and that's the hottest point. And so that's the hottest point of the candle. And then down here, that's the base of the candle. It's definitely the base of the candle. And so that's the flame. And then that's the hot point. And that's the base. So that's how that works. It's a joke. If you can't take it, then you're good night. Good night. This is more comedy than anything. This is, let's face it. I mean, you've seen what I look like. If that isn't enough to give you a chuckle, I don't know what else is. So from that, it's all gravy. You know what I'm saying? Just plus. Net gain watching this stream. And I can't believe you guys have been watching the stream as long as you have. I can't believe I've been on as long as I have. This is one of those spontaneous things. Spontaneity is key. Not gonna lie, your smile actually makes me really happy. Well, I'm glad. And I know I will say things that will trigger you in the future, but that doesn't mean I don't have feelings, positive feelings for you in here. But I will bust your balls, metaphorically speaking, until I pass. So, I love you, Kevin. No, that's very kind of you to say. I'm waiting for that one. We lost you, Kevin. Never know. Never know. Could happen. Every time I do that, it bounces off the guitar. We've already had our little beef, Kev. Our little beef is never over, Aspen. Ever! There will always be something. That's how we keep it fresh. You're fresh. I need more. Actually, does anyone know the rumor? What does drinking a lot of pineapple juice do? I would like to throw that out. Let's see if anyone can answer this. I'm gonna be right back. We got a nice I got a nice frosty mug there. Okay, that's probably correct. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see, I got a nice can. They call me Cuban Pete. I'm the king of the rumba beat. When I play my maracas, they go chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. I gotta open that up. Oh, what the hell? Where'd it go? There it is. Alrighty. Alright, got a nice full frosty mug of pineapple juice here. It's supposed to be good for the throat. The throat. Delicious. Yeah, I'm glad I came in for an afternoon stream as well. Because, I get to hang out with you folks for a little bit. I don't have to worry about being too entertaining. I can just hang out. And it's been a while since we've, had a heart-to-heart. And I do like this bit. Sometimes I'm over there in the corner and Sparky does his thing and I'm just like, oh, I'm the third wheel. Here I am again on my own. But so now I'm juicing myself up. Not that kind of juice. I'm trying to get myself all excited because I have a Renaissance fair this weekend. And provided we can get one halfway decent day, half sunny day, then I'm going to go and I'm going to act foolishly on camera. Hopefully I'll be able to get other people to act foolishly on camera with me. That's ultimately the dream of my life at this point, is to see how many people I can get to act foolishly on camera with me before I die. That's a personal goal of mine. I know I'll be doing goofy stuff on camera, but getting others to do goofy stuff on the camera with me over the next couple of years, I think it could, just saying. I mean, it's a hunch. It's a hunch. But you know, if I can't roll the universe, I don't know what to say. Oh, my screen just went out. Oh, now it's back. All right. See, is it still on? It's still on. There's the thing. Both lie silently still in the dead of the night. Though we both lie close together, we could miles apart inside. Was it something I said or something I did? Did my words not come out right? Though I tried not to hurt you, though I tried, but I guess that's why I say every rose has its thorn, just like every night has its dawn, just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. Listen to our favorite song playing on the radio. Yeah, the DJ say love the game, easy come and easy go. But I wonder, does he know? Has he ever felt like this? And you know I'd be alright now if I could have let you know somehow. Every rose has its thorn, just like every night has its dawn, like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. Blaine, 1981, I'm a certified forklift operator. Well, congratulations. I hear that pays pretty well. Moving things around with the forklift is something that requires a bit of skill, some manual dexterity, and a keen eye. I don't think they'd let me drive a forklift. I'm not. There we go. Oh, I know what I want to do. I'll do a couple of these. All right. We'll see if I can get through this. Because why wouldn't I? I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and a major lift. The baffled king composing, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty in the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the hallelujah, 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 I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. You know I used to live alone before I knew ya. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch. And love is now the victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Time when you let me know what's really going on below, but now you never show that to me, do ya? Well, I remember when I moved in you and the holy dove was moving too, and every breath we drew was hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. God above, but all I ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. And it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not someone who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hello, Cree, want some ice cream, mate? USA, USA. I like it, and I'm getting better. If I can get the rest of the scratches out of my throat, Miss Winston, then I could actually, one of these days, I'll belt it out. If I keep practicing, I'm bound to eventually get it memorized thoroughly and be able to play it. And the B7 gets me a little bit, but I'm getting better. I'm trying to develop my character, putting work into my character. I'm practicing. I'm trying to make myself better, bigger, better, faster, stronger, for no other reason than just to improve and have that sense of accomplishment through my day in and my day out, and to drink pineapple juice. I like my pineapple juice. What else we got in here? We got anything else in the old shoe? Let's see. Wake me up before you go. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do. How about, yeah. No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. How long have I been going? Hey, I've been going on an hour. Jeez. Cool. Yeah. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Ooh, excuse me. That's going way too. We'll do that. Take two. I used to get embarrassed. Now I've seen my own penis. There's no shame after that. It's a joke. That's right. Going gorilla mode. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. All my memories gather around her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. There we are. This is One of the old songs from the old long ago. Hey, Gary Satterfield. Nice to see you again. We have another sip of the old pineapple juice. I'm glad there's pineapple because apple juice itself just sucks. Sometimes you need a little pine in your apple. You know what? He's not here, so I can do this. I'm cheating on Sparky. I'm going to do songs that ordinarily he would do. Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, then spring became the summer. Who would have believed it at all? Sweet Caroline, good times never feel so good. Alright, never mind. That's too fast for me. Still set on Sparky speed. For next time. For next time. We're doing it late in the... Let's try this. I haven't done this in a while. Now you're just getting me seeing what I can sneak in. Hey, buddy! Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe anybody feels the way I do about you now. All the doors we have to walk are winding. Do not release Diddy. What? Yo, my man, do not release Diddy. You've caught me. You caught me. You caught me. Such a nice song. Is that a freestyle? A freestyle version of it? That's me trying to sing it. No, this is, yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, shit happens. Well, like you said, it happens. I think you need to work on that Crash Test Dummy song. Once there was a girl who... Where you from? Well, now you people are interested in what's going on, hey? My name is Kevin G. Nicholson. Kevin G. Nicholson. You've never felt so much love, so much love, so much love. Broadcasting from Connecticut, it's a state in the upper northeast corner of the United States. United States, United States. No, it's not a Texas accent. You can tell because I have no letters anywhere in my syntax. No more R's, no more R's. That's right, we park our car wherever we want. You know what I'm saying? You don't tell us what to do here in New England. We run on Duncan. Any songs about having a friend that keeps getting in trouble with girls? His name is Jet Neptune. Go in gorilla mode. Oh, about a girl, a friend keeps getting in trouble with the ladies. There are a few of them, but they ain't on the tip of my head. You know what I could do right off the top of my head is I could talk about something that I know about. It's been a while since I've done this. Let's see if I can still do it. You guys are getting a retreat. Retreat. Hee hee. But not from that one. I'm guessing. Yes, I believe. Click it back one. Well, I'm upper class, high society. God's gift to ballroom notoriety. And I always fill my ballrooms, the events is never small. The social pages say I've got the biggest balls of all. I've got big balls, oh I've got big balls. There's such big balls, and they're dirty big balls. And he's got big balls, and she's got big balls. But we've got the biggest balls of them all. And my balls are always bouncing, and my ballroom's always full. And everybody comes and comes again. If your name is on the guest list, no one can take you higher. Everybody says, I've got great balls of fire. I've got big balls. Oh, I've got big balls. There's such big balls. Dirty big balls. And he's got big balls. And she's got big balls. But we've got the biggest balls of them all. Some balls are held for charity and some for fancy dress. But when they're held for pleasure, they're the balls that I like best. My balls are always bouncing to the left and to the right. It's my belief that my big balls should be held every night. I've got big balls, we've got big balls. There's such big balls, dirty big balls. And he's got big balls, and she's got big balls. But we've got the biggest balls of them all. Oh, I'm itching to tell you about my blue hair cheek. We have such wonderful fun. There we go. Your beard got longer. It's not staying that way. I'm shaving it tonight. Shaving it actually tomorrow morning. No, Saturday morning. Forget it's Thursday. We've got some big balls. It is a perfect song for me. Big baller! That was most definitely what's up. I thought it might be. G is bored again. You won't shave for me? G. Chi, chi, chi. Chi, 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 cha, 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 chi, 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 cha, 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 chi. No, I'm not married. I was once. Not anymore, it's been a while, not anymore. She will lie to you and say that I'm married to him, but there's no ring on my fingers, no ring on my fingers. I think he is making stories up. How? It's pretty happy if you mean it like that, really. Is he like gay? Like, what are your pronouns? You know, Michael Jackson's pronouns were he. That's how he identified. Where can I do? Bling, bing, 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 bing. This background kind of make it look gay, though. My background, because all the lights. Hey, you should look at it. Look all the way around. Look at this. Look how gay this place looks. It's gay-tastic. It's gay all the way around. Welcome to the gay lair, where everything in the room, look at those eyes looking back at you. They are gay. kiting, oh Jay? No, we could only hope that it would be like that. It is and now we come full circle, which is the way things have to go. There we are. Ta-da! I got something in my ear. I think it's something, something that should not be there. I think it might be something penile. Father, Zesty, Zaddy, Leader, Kevin, I got purple and pink hair. Good for you. Cotton Eye Joe. Let's see if I can even come close. Son of a... Because, I mean, why wouldn't I? Give it a shot anyway. If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd have married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? That is trash, not gonna lie. Missouri, just as a state in general. I'm trying to think if I've ever been to Missouri. Nah, this is fire now. He's talking about the state of Missouri, I think. I'm trying to think if I should be backing him or not. Oh, this isn't fire. This is me putzing around. You want to see the fire show? That's the late night show. That's the 10:30 p.m. show here, Eastern Standard Time, where the legendary Sparky, who can actually play this instrument, he can play just about anything. I am like comic relief. I need to sing faster though. He came to sound like a midwinter storm. He rode through the field so handsome and strong. His eyes were his pupils and his smile is his gun. But all he had come for was having some fun. If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? You're gonna go, bye, Kevin. No staying power, Chi. That will follow you around for the rest of your life, but you do what you have to do. Might need to tune up. You think so? Maybe. Tell you what, let's take a look at the guitar tuner. That sounds all right. You hear me doing it in the background? That sounds okay. That sounds all right. Let's try the G. Oh, that one though. Let me try that one again. Better anyway. What happens if North Korea invades us? Well, I guess we're fighting for our culture at that point. But we ain't there yet. Let's hope that peace can, let's hope peace has a chance. probably do if with a little work. There we go. There we go. Everyone's trying to make their money. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, they're only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All right, no, that's copyright music. Wait, what's that? What about Lennon's Happy Xmas? You got all the lights up and everything. I got lights up everywhere. Like all through. Darn my bad. Tujuan? Tune the guitar. We just went through that. So you're ruining it for everybody. That's why we can't have nice things. And I guess that's it. I'm not fighting anymore. I refuse to fight. I am beyond fighting. It's time for a little time alone. Let's see. Over here. There we go. Give peace a chance, and all we are saying is give peace a chance. Give me a piece of chance. That's all I'm asking for. Hi, Kevin. Let's talk. Okay, let's talk, Lunar Library. What do you have to say? I'm open to conversation. Ask me anything. Ask me what you want. Or say something rude to me. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Can't stop me from having this pineapple juice. I just have to remember it takes 15 seconds for your question to hit the satellite and come back to me. So that's like 30 seconds. Can you do a Trump expression or impersonation? It's see, I wanna default into a Trump. I gotta higher. It's all gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be better than before. In fact, it's gonna be so good you won't believe how good it was before. In fact, we're gonna stick our fingers up your sphincter, and you're gonna feel so good. You're gonna feel it'll be amazing. It's amazing how good it'll feel compared to your proctologist. You're gonna want to go to the proctologist after. You know, did you watch any of the moon mission stuff? I had AI render a version for me, so I kind of watched it. That's right. There's a lot of money that we need to blow things up. We need to blow a lot of things up because we don't have any broken stuff that we could take care of here. We're gonna blow other people's stuff up that they've been trying to keep up. I mean, I don't know nothing. This is all what I've been told. I haven't seen it myself. It might as be as good as it's gonna get, and you'll be thankful for it. 1,000 points of light. Melania's not a horse. Stop saying it. Oops. I don't know. I'm sure she's a wonderful woman. I'm sure she's wonderful. I'm sure all those billionaires have just our best interests at heart. How's that? Is that a good answer? I'm sure the billionaires love us. You listen to Charlie Kirk? Not anymore. I'm sorry. Too soon. I don't listen to anyone who takes it too seriously at all from either side of the. I love Jordan Peterson because Jordan Peterson sounds like Kermit the Frog, but he gets real excited about it, man. And he's got that Canadian A. If you think that life would be better for you now than it would be if you were living in the 1800s, well, you gotta get over yourself, man. Anyone? And no one knows Jordan Peterson? Thoughts on China spraying hormone-disrupting chemicals in shipping containers, please? Thoughts of it? It worked because it's been over 6 months since I've even had an erection. So they did a good job on those chemicals. There's all my hormones were now on tape. It was the hormones I had created when I was young. Boy, I could make a hormone like no one else. But that's so that's my answer. Jordan Peterson needs to clean his room. He needs to clean his room. You keep your room clean and you see where you go, tough guy. I mean, life is man, they hit you hard, Hunk. Adam everywhere. Yeah, you bet you they did. I'm still standing. Yeah. Well, if it's the choice of who I could sleep with, oh God, that's such a tough call. They're both pretty hideous. I don't know. I guess, do I get that blowjob tryouts at least first? Oh, you were talking about electing. I think they're both terrible. I think they're all terrible. I don't believe any of the PR from either side. The left says, okay, you can live in a progressive society, but we're going to have to cut off your dick. And then you have the right going, we're not cutting off anyone's dick. We're just going to blow everything up. So it's a lose-lose as far as I'm concerned. Where is White BB King at? He is at work. He is chopping the cheese. He's running that deli meat. So he's doing what he needs to do. He has more power to White BB King. I'm on this pineapple juice. Why is Unc so chill? Well, between the pineapple juice and the yay! Now I kind of don't want to go. Now I kind of want to just hang out a little more. Burger King, have I done it? Like intimately, or have I eaten Burger King's burgers? I've eaten Burger King's burgers. I've had my onion rings. I had my Hershey's pie. I used to love my Hershey's pie from. Looks like my eye is going off the track. Let's try like this. I used to love my Hershey's pie. But I'm not sure if I'm making eye contact. I'm not quite sure where the camera is. How to end world hunger. Feed everybody. That's my quick answer. Could we? I think we have the ability. I think it's so easy to feed everybody that in Palestine, they had to go out of their way to keep people from feeding other people. So how about that? I think it's certainly within our technological ability. I don't think they want to do it. Otherwise, it'd be happening. I mean Burger King on plane yelling at black aunties. Burger King. No, I mean Burger King on plane yelling at black aunties. I can't even. I can't even. I'm sorry. I'm not. I can't pivot in there. I don't know what the question is. Kind of. You guys gonna have to ask again if you care that much. In a different way, in a way that a child could understand. A child. Well, yeah, there's one way. Sure. I don't buy that for a second. How about I'm not donating to anybody? I think you should donate to the Kevin G Nicholson channel. There's super chats. There's like a donate button in the PayPal. You can send some jewels. That's where you should donate. That's the closest you're going to get to solving world hunger is give me the money and I'll redistribute as best I can. Ha! There we go. That's how, and we're going to use that tonight in the big stream. I'm going to tell them that's how we're going to solve world hunger is everyone's going to give me their money and I'm going to divvy it out. I mean, you trust me, right? Trust me? How do the jewels add up in dollars for you? That's a good question, and I'm going to answer it. For every jewel that you spend, it is the equivalent of 1 American penny, which I am led to believe is going to be eliminated at some point anyway. But like, so if you see someone gives you 100, like a little 100, it says 100, for 2 jewels, that means you get 2 pennies. Like when Destiny throws us she throws us like a coin, a gold coin. That's like 10 cents. But sometimes people put up like those big jewels, like the monkey and the oyster with the pearl in it, and those are like $5-10 because those are worth like 10,000 jewels or 5,000 jewels. So that's how the jewel thing works. And then the super chats, all of it, we only get 80% of it, and then YouTube gets like the remaining 20% of everything. Which, all right, I'm here, I'm on there. I'm in their turf, so be it. So there you go. That's the truth. And although I am certainly not making a living wage streaming, thanks to the contributions of people like you and the people around me and, monetization, all that stuff, this month I'll be getting like $350, which again, it's not a living wage, but every little bit helps. And it's for hanging out. So I'm happy for that. I mean, where else are you going to do that? Toss a coin to your witcher. That's right. I liked it better when Cavill was it. Am I saying that right? Henry Cavill? Yeah, they take a lot. But, hey, I don't mind playing by their rules. I'm on their turf. When they do stuff like Spotify did, because I used to get decent money from royalties from Spotify, and then they changed the algorithm because they wanted to get all the money, and so they just cut all the independent creators out, and I was just like, you suck, dude. You are kind of charming. Stu Pedasso. Well, that's kind of you to say. Charming is, again, subjective. Some people are like, he's doofy and he's kind of funny. And some people are like, hey, he's kind of cute. I wouldn't mind sucking the chrome off his trailer. But it's all sorts. There are plenty of people who are just like, we don't like this guy. He seems a little too cocksure in himself. We'd really rather bring him down a notch. And those people I tend to get a little frustrated with. But in general, I'm pretty nice to people. Hey, and if you guys are looking for somewhere to go after this, Benito, who's a member of the Kevin G Nicholson fan club, he's started a live stream. So you guys might want to go over there and say, hey, Kevin sent me, and then wave at him, and then hang out as he talks about roaches and stuff. Unc, have you played The Witcher 3? I have not played any of the Witcher games. Uh, but I watched the series. I even watched the last one out of order. Um, and I liked The Witcher, frankly, for the nudity. They were not ashamed to show nudity, and so I was on board. I'm pretty much on board for anything that's like, hey, sexuality exists, and we're going to show some. So I'm pretty much on board for anyone who's pushing that line. Unc, have you ever been to O Block? I don't know what O Block is. Is that like a part of a prison? Do you like being called Unc? I am technically an uncle. Sean McCracken. It doesn't really bother me one way or the other. I mean, I guess it beats, hey, turd nugget. Hey, glorified sphincter nozzle. I'll take Unc over that. I get it. Some people are like, you're like the drunken uncle I never wanted. I'm like, all right, rock on. I ain't drunk yet. I'm working on it. No, I'm not even working on it. Hey, and sometimes the young girls are like, they don't just call me Unc, they call me Zaddy, which implies a little of the old, horizontal mambo. So even the minors are on board. That means, when they're majors in about 10 years, I'll be rolling in it if I can get out of my bed. King Von used to live in O Block. The fuck is King Von? Christmas lights are up. I can dig it. I got lights everywhere, man. They're guarantees. I'm just saying, Hey, no Diddy. Oh, that's right, Diddy. Oh, see, that put the lock on. Someone said Diddy. That's all it takes to trigger me. Hey, yo, no Diddy. King Von is dead now. I don't know who that is, though. But Diddy, baby, oil the Bieber, I don't know. 100,000 bottles and somewhere sure to go. I didn't get invited, so I don't really know. Diddy, baby, oil the Bieber and make him a believer. Diddy, baby, oil the Bieber, I don't know. Diddy roofie all those drinks, I don't know. Diddy Cosby all his guests, well, I don't really know. I didn't get invited, so nothing served her slow. Diddy, baby, oil the Bieber and make him a believer. Diddy, baby, oil the Bieber, I don't know. I've never been to a Bieber party, or a Diddy party for that matter. Just want to mention that. And I was never on Epstein's Island. Hey, Stellar! Diddy versus Unc, epic rapid battles in history! Epic rapid battles in history! Tell me, is there anyone in here who can raw dog Hawaiian rolls? Just saying. Just saying. Raw dog Hawaiian rolls any day. Zaddy chill, they keep saying in my way. Refuse to clean it up unless I was given more vodka. Cause vodka is the one I like to drink. I dig a chill what they say to me. It sounds filthy. Oh, it is, it's me. I like the dirty things to talk and sing about. So I will stop this song and I will start something else. Turn that off. Dear penis, I don't think I like you anymore. You used to watch me shave. All you do is stare at the floor. Oh, dear penis, I don't like you anymore. See, Rodney Carrigan used to be you and me, a paper towel in a dirty magazine. That's all we needed to get by. Now it seems that things have changed, and I think that you're the one to blame, dear penis. I don't like you anymore. And there's a baked potato in there somewhere. And my penis talks to me, and he goes, Dear Kevin, I don't think I like you anymore. 'Cause when you get to drinking, you put me places I've never been before, dear Kevin. I don't like you anymore. Why can't we just get a grip on a man-to-hand relationship? Come to terms with truly how we feel. If we put our heads together, we just stay home forever, dear penis. I think I like you after all. And dear Kevin, while you're shaving, shave my balls. Yeah. Want to get rid of the that's why. And then the back. My dog used to like peanut butter a real lot. I fed him daily and he got himself quite fat. I've got my dog really into peanut butter. Then someone came up with an idea where I could do it better. If you see someone with a grease stain on their pants, don't accept any peanut butter dishes from them. It's extra creamy. Oh, Stellar's on board. I like creamy peanut butter, though. Elite ball knowledge. I'm gonna get rid of that somehow. Better. YouTube got some XP. I like the, they do a lot of things that kind of makes you a little more engaged, I suppose. My God. I've really been on this almost 2 hours. Hunk, are you hiding a dog back there? Good boy. Rodolfo, hello. I no longer have a dog of my own. My dog passed away over 20 years ago. And I have not gotten another dog since because I didn't want it to break my heart again. It's dog and balls too. She snorts like a pig, but she porks like a woman. She snorts like a pig, but she porks like a woman. She's the queen of the barnyard. You know that I ain't fooling. I keep her in her pen until it's time to do some screwing. She got a piggy little nose and a piggy little brain. She may not be kosher, but I eat her just the same. Oh yeah. Unc, are you a good man? Well, I guess it depends on your definition. But I certainly got that dog in me. I don't let that dog out very much now. Me Too took the fun out of all that. Of course, you're a 17-year-old girl. I'm trying to get old people arrested. I'm trying to get old people arrested. So I'm honeypotting them all day on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, it feels really good to be a doobie. Oh, yeah. No, for reals. Well, you know what they say, you're not old enough to call me daddy. That's pretty much where it goes at. Unc didn't fall for it, You ain't old enough to call me daddy. Respect your lineage and try and help at home. You ain't old enough to call me daddy. Come back and find me when you're fully grown. You ain't old enough to call me daddy. Woo, woo, woo. Respect your lineage and don't try to be a whore. You don't know enough to be my daddy. That's why I called you Zaddy. That's my typical. The fact that I had to write that song for minors who kept sneaking into the room. Now, don't get me wrong. I like minors, but they're not on the menu. But they get the thing is all kids, especially teenage girls, as soon as they hit like 13, 14, then they feel their superpowers starting to blossom. They want to use them everywhere, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent. They're like, oh, watch what I can do. I can make that man blush. And that makes things just very precarious for the rest of us. It used to be, back when I was growing up, is you respected your elders, and children didn't speak until they were spoken to. And there was instant reaction to that, where if they wouldn't go like, well, I'm going to call DCF. Are you kidding? Not that type of girl. Well, I'll be around. You'll age up. Like I said, Call me up when you're fully grown, man. A year ain't nothing. It's a blink. I just gained a year. I thought I was coming in here for 10 minutes. I'm in here for 2 hours. Really, it goes quick. And you'll look at everything differently. Because the older you get, you realize time goes by so quick. The older you get, the faster it seems to go. So you have a weird way of looking backwards into the timeline. But I'm glad you're not that type of girl. It's bad to go out and try to just screw the world over for the sake of doing it because you can. Be kind. Don't lie. Don't steal. Just be nice. Don't be a bitch. Don't make fun of people for, ew. If I hear, ew, you're creepy. Yeah, now I'm creepy and I've shit my pants. Smell my fingers. Smell them. I'm telling you, you know those girls though. Even if you're not one of those girls, you know that girl. That girl's like, I'm going to use all of my superpowers and I'm going to just rule the roost. And they get that in their thing. You got to do what I say. I'm going to call the manager. Yeah, see, that was the thing. Once you were able to start calling the manager, once you were able to go over your parents' head, that's where I think government overstepped its bounds. Well, and in the interim, you know what? Regardless of age, if you're learning to be a better person, which I would encourage everyone to do, advance yourself as people. Try to be, I know people are difficult out there and a lot of jerks out there, but try to control your emotions. Try to make the world a better place around you if you can. And then by doing that, by learning that action, by learning through repetition how to be kind and how to beautify your life around you, well, then when you turn 18, we're bound to bump into each other, and who knows? Perhaps families will intertwine and the world will turn into roses and jewels. We don't know. But it's always nice if you can make the world a little bit better around you, even if it's not cursing somebody out that one time. But unks your age are mostly creepers. But I am a creeper, though. That's the thing. I am the unk in his 50s who's like, I look at gender signals and I'll see I have nice tits. Oh, she's 15. So now I got to feel bad about it. I saw it. What I didn't mean that I'm searching for it. But if it's in front of me and a thong and a yoga skirt, I'm just saying. But don't be oversensitive towards everyone just because they're floating around because they lingered their look too long. Or everyone's going crazy suing everyone and arresting everyone. It's like, dude, it's not what a good life is. Good life is chillaxing, finding people you enjoy. And, don't let people, rub up on you and shit. But at the same time, just live and let live, dude. But I think everyone, we look at the gender signal first, and then we card it. You know what I mean? Disavow. Was that like deny, defend, depose? It's real easy to get people in trouble. It's much harder to get people out of trouble and to rescue people. Choose the second. can rescue you, Unc. Oh, I don't need any rescuing now. I'm good. But thanks for saying you would. Well, you know, what was the joke? Is that every one of Epstein's songs that he loved started in A minor. Ah! Oh, that's inappropriate. Don't invite me into your van. I'm dangerous. Ooh, who's got a van? A bang bus. Yeah, but those are different. A bang bus is different than the ice cream truck. You know what I'm saying? The ice cream truck is the Predator with the noise maker going on, going hello, dee 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 beep 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 beep. Come on, children, come here. Dee 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 dee. The bang bus was they made it look like it was spontaneous, but every one of those girls signed a release form before they got on that. That was Born to Be Ride. And even that's like 20 years old. I don't think they've created a new thing in 20 years. After Me Too freaking blossoms, half of the industry, half of that industry shriveled up. Shriveled up. Yeah, I'll do that. Provided. Happily married dudes, when they hear the bang bus is in town. Israel is doing all this. I have no evidence to support that or to deny it. I mean, assigning blame to one thing or answer is very short-sighted and ultimately never really solves the problem. I mean, I can go, oh, that person's bad, get them. And then you get them, and then the problems don't go away. In most of the cases, anyway. What's that? DJ? No, I'm ambivalent. I'm ambivalent because I have no power. I have no money. I have no property. The only thing I do have is influence. I do have a bit of influence. But that's the only superpower I have. And knowing that, that's nothing in that ballywick. You know, I don't believe one side or the other. I think they're all liars. I think they're all using their money to keep their power. And I don't think any of them are trying to help me at all. That's what I think. Am I a voice actor? Some people would say that I can do the impression every now and then. The thing with these, they scare me. Yeah, I can do a few voices. You know what I'm saying? I can do a lot of accents. I don't know if that counts for anything. Where was I going? I was going with Fred Rogers. It's a beautiful day. Won't you be my neighbor? Let's see what it puts out. Did he give it to me? Or did you give it to me? Maybe. The G does not stand for ganja, but it should. I'll got a deep voice. The thing with doing DJT, everything is going to be 27,000 times better, 2 billion% better than it was. And I know, because I am going to be the next God. That's the way it's going to be. That's why he's yapping. So like ganja, yeah. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood. A neighborly day for beauty. Would you be mine? Won't you be mine? I've always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? What's my body count? You mean of girls I've banged? I don't know the precise amount, but it's over 100. And I used to be proud of it when I was young, and I'm not so proud about it now. I broke a lot of hearts too, which I kind of feel bad about. It's funny because I used to have a list. I used to keep a list when I was young, and then I got to a certain point, and I'm like, why am I keeping a list? It's not like, it's not like I hit a certain number, I'm going to get a free baseball mitt or something from Trojan or something. And then as I got older, I'm like, well, that's kind of, it's juvenile now. But it used to be, it was proof that, see, people did actually like me. I had all these girls, and they did actually like me. See, I can count all the people who actually liked me enough to bang me. And that was important to me when I was young. And now it's like, not quite the same thing. Now it's more like the value in human interaction has ceased to be, am I going to get the drug fix? Am I going, thanks. And then you start realizing it's the company. It's who's this other human being who's hanging out with you. And are they going to be your friend or are they going to be your enemy? Do you enjoy someone else's company? Or is it just, when I look at her, it makes me go swing? And in the end, swing is fun, but you need some depth to your life. I grew up in a different age too. This was before Me Too. I pretty much stopped. Once Me Too started, I was out. I was like, okay, I had enough. Luckily I ate a lot early. So I don't feel I don't feel necessary to drain the lizard. I'm like, it's just too much of a risk for any male in Western society now. I mean, we had that little girl in here from Wales earlier, Aspen. You look at what's going on in like Scotland and England, and they're looking for reasons to lock people up for having any sort of lustful thoughts, or for catcalling, or for any they've made it so tight where it's like it's not fun. Why? What's the fun of living if you can't occasionally go woohoo? That's great. Unc, I have a bestie called Methma Guys Get More Attracted to Her More Than Me. I think that's supposed to be what should I do? Unc, I have a bestie called Methma Guys. Guys get more attracted to her more than me. What should I do? All right, I think I see what you're asking. And that's actually, it's a good question. I don't know how qualified I am to answer this, but I'm going to actually give it a shot. Because there's always going to be, taste is subjective. And that involves what music you like, what gender signals you pick up, whose personality you enjoy being around. So that part is all subjective. Ultimately, what you really want is someone who genuinely is attracted to you for your base core elements. And if someone's attracted to somebody else more than you just kind of got to let it go, and eventually, hopefully, you will leave yourself. You'll create an opening in your own heart where you can welcome someone who's going to sync to that frequency and who's going to match you in a way that you deserve to be matched with, rather than you going, oh, I like her, but she likes him, or I like him, but he likes her or him, or however that works. Ultimately, looking at if other people are gazing elsewhere, just look for the people who are looking at you. You know what I mean? And if there's no one looking at you in the moment, well, get on with your life, proceed forward, and eventually someone will notice you just getting on with your life. And it'll come to you. And if it doesn't, well, I'm wrong. You can sue me 10 years down the ride, I guess. But, if you're going to be damned for what you truly are, rather than putting on a freaking show. There's a difference between me coming on here and playing guitar and going, hey, trying to make you laugh, and hey, I'm going to sing a song, la, 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 la. And that's not because I'm trying to get you guys to like me, but it's because I'm trying to, hey, look what I can do, and this is the appropriate thing. But if you're going to the local bar and you're like, look at me, look at me, look at me, they're not out there to look at you. Like, I have permission to kind of be goofy here because, well, it's my channel. You came here. You came to my room. But, if you're going out and human interaction is difficult, even when there is no pheromones and there's no lust or there's no sexual energy, it's still challenging. I'm sure we've all had that moment where like someone has said something to us that's irritated us, and we're just like, well, I want to slap him across the face, but that would be counterproductive. Turn that off. So that's, but again, if I was that smart, why don't I have a girlfriend or a wife leaning over the shoulder going, he's swell and he's mine? I mean, so who am I to give advice? I don't got nobody. Nobody likes me. Yes, Glitched Rudy. I will be more than happy to answer the question. For the remainder of this, I'm going to be on for a little bit more. I like smiles just in general. Smiling in general will make me approach someone rather than looking at someone who's scowling. It's like goth girls. I stay away from goth girls because they're constantly tragic. Sorry. Do I like money? I like the money that I have, and I use it. I don't chase money. I don't chase money. I don't chase girls. I kind of chase moments. That's really what I do. Money, you can always make more money, but you can never get time back. You can never get time again. And if you're enjoying yourself and you're in good company and you're around, and you're in a place where it's peaceful and where growth can happen or anything positive is happening, then you got to enjoy those moments. I mean, I could be chasing money right now. I could be beating down people a lot of people owe me money, but, I'm not going to beat them up and go, hey, give me the money back. I'm going to go, hey, well, it's the last time I help you if you don't make good. But again, I'm a different person. Everyone's got their own way of dealing with stuff. So do I like money? I'm glad I have what I do. I'm pretty comfortable despite being pretty poor. And I'm surrounded by mostly decent people, so I'm grateful for that. So I think I answered the question. Do I like it? Yeah, it's a tool. But his name starts with T. What, who owes me money? Yeah, well, that's one of them. There's a lot of them. But again, if you let that sit on your shoulders and just grind about that all day, then I'm not losing my happiness because someone else owes me money. That would be foolish for me to just let it grind on me. But I'll never forget. And when it comes time to help someone like that again, I go, well, sorry. You know. So yeah, how's that? That's a pretty honest answer on all fronts. Got my pineapple juice here in my mug. Again, this is crazy. I thought I was going to hop in for like a quick stream. Here I've been in here for 2 hours. I suppose that's actually, I kind of wonder. What are you wondering, Mr. Nicholson? Let's see how we did. Hey, near 1,000 in the afternoon. That's pretty good. Pretty impressive, sir. Yeah, see, that's the other thing about having this channel is it's starting to do relatively well. Like I'm starting to get a little bit of money and a little bit of, I don't want to say fame, but a little bit of recognition. And so it's giving me the illusion like, ooh, what if this actually does something? What if this actually does turn into a channel that's self-supporting? What if I am good enough? What if I'm good enough for them to like me? Gosh darn it. Then how? How must I proceed? Let's take a look. Yeah, wow. That's pretty impressive, actually. Rock on. So, yeah. Do we have any other questions? I'll give you guys 30 seconds. Because then I have to go use the facilities. I'm going to go get rid of some of this pineapple juice that I've been drinking. And again, if you don't know, the Legendary Sparky and I will be streaming in another 5 hours on the same very channel. He will be home from work and we will be putting on a hell of a show, and he'll actually be playing music that you can understand, and I'll be making my little nippity nip noises in the background. So that'll be fun. So yeah, that'll be fun. Okay, I think we're at 15. Okay, I think that's good. So hopefully you guys had a good time if you're still here. And if you're not, I hope to see you tonight. I'm going to go. Bye-bye. Thank you.